January 18th here in Indiana, going out for an afternoon into the evening sit. And if you're familiar with Indiana rules, you're like, why are you going out and hunting deer? Seasons are closed. Well, that's not the case. I actually have a reduction zone property, so that's where I'm going to go and sit. I still have a buck tag, but I don't have any good bucks on camera. I take that back. There was one about a month ago, but he's not showing back up. I think it was just a fluke buck. Anyways, but tons of does, and I got a bunch of doe tags. And so I'm going to go and set up. There's a corner in the picked cornfield that I was out checking trail cameras the other day. We've had a ton of super cold weather and snow, like brutal cold. Anyways, I was checking trail cameras, and I noticed the deer were tearing up this one kind of isolated corner, just really feeding hard right there. So I put a couple trail cameras on the corner, and sure enough, for the next couple days, they've just been in there every afternoon and evening. So I have hatched a plan. I thought about getting into a tree, but man, the trees are so bare. I just don't want to get skylined. It's late in the season. These deer are super, super on edge. So I put on the snow camo today and got ready. I'm going to basically sit on the ground. I grabbed a cover, a snow cover from one of my goose hunting blinds. And I've got an idea. I'm going to take a turkey hunting chair, set it on the ground, and I'm going to take one of these snow covers and kind of prop it up on some brush, kind of like in front of me where there's a couple different holes. I'll find a real good one, but I got a good idea. And kind of just camo myself in white. The wind is going to shift at about 2 o'clock. It's 1:30 right now. It would be super advantageous for me. So I'm hoping we're going to try and self-film one on the ground with no commercial blind or anything. Not over a food plot. That's my plan. Shoot one with a bow this afternoon. So we'll see. I haven't killed I've never killed a deer this late in the season, so it'll be fun. Looking forward to it. They've been feeding right here in this corner. They just have it all torn up. We got some snow came in last night and all this morning. It's kind of covered up a lot of their tracks, but you still see how they got all dug up. There's this corner area right here, and I think this is going to work. Right now I got kind of a southwest wind, but they're talking about a switch to west and northwest here in the next hour or so. So I think this is going to be good. I'm just going to kind of look it over, play with the wind, pick a spot that's a good compromise. Kind of thinking right back, maybe next to this brush pile here. Maybe there's a little area right in here I can kind of knock down some of the stuff and get tucked back in there by that little tree, and then hopefully have like a 20-25 yard shot. So we'll see. I think this might be the safest play tonight on this. This is probably going to work pretty good. Oh, we got in here and got it all set up. And worked up a little bit of a sweat. Still waiting for that wind to change. I'm really hoping. I'm betting on it, basing everything on the forecast, so I don't know, we'll see. I got down in this hole right here. I think something's going to kind of struggle to see me. As long as I don't do any sudden movements, I think I'll be alright. And if this wind switches on me, I'll be fine. So, let's see. It's going to be fun. Hope it works. Got probably a couple hours before anything shows up, so. Frick. I don't know what happened on that shot. I ranged it at 30 yards, rolled my sight to 30 yards. I don't know, granted, I haven't shot now in a week and a half, but And man, that sailed so high over her back. I'll have to go shoot my bow tomorrow. Nothing else wanted to come in. Did see my target buck for next year. I never really got him on film. I didn't want to move the camera a lot. He was off here to my right, so. But I don't know. Get out of here. Try it again tomorrow. This is a corner that they keep feeding. You actually see they got it ripped up. And last night when I got done, I set up a spot right out over in here to knock all the snow off of my stuff. I brought in a goose hunting blind cover and my chair's back there. So they bed down there to the north or northeast. And they come across and they feed down this line, and they've just been in here feeding like crazy. So the snow is actually starting to really let up, and I can actually see clear skies. So I think this is going to be pretty awesome. There's the hide right in there. I think this should work. So that was wild. I was just sitting here just kind of filming birds and stuff. And I look up and here come two does. And they pegged me the moment they got up here. I was able to get drawn. I put a shot on. I'm gonna go out and check some blood real quick and just see. I'm sure she's dead. I don't really know where the impact was, but that was wild as heck. There's where she was. Here's where the bloody arrow went into the ground. Here's an arrow. I kicked it up underneath the... There's blood on it. So I went back and I looked at the footage. Looked like pretty darn good shot. So I'm gonna let her lay for a while. I didn't see her go down. She kind of went over a hill. I don't think she made it too far. But I got many tags in my pocket, so I'm just gonna sit here and ride this out. See if we can't put maybe another one down. So I still have a buck tag too. Who knows? Alright, well, I think I'm going to call this a wrap. There's probably about 5 minutes legal left, but nothing's going to come in here, and that's fine. I really don't want to shoot something this late. Video footage won't be good, so I need to go track that deer here. Go find her. It's a good set. Didn't see many deer, but it was a good set. That's for sure. Let's go track her up. Got some blood there. Blood spraying all over. You're tracking deer in the snow. That's really good sprayed blood right here. Really good spraying blood right here. Some great blood. All this was with the new Magnus Single Bevel Buzzcut version. To my knowledge, this is the first animal ever shot with that head. Amazing blood. Holy cow. Look at this blood. That's a blood trail. Imagine she made it too much further. Look at this. That's awesome. There she is. Look at that. Hunting late season is rough. It's very tough. But man, get out here in the snow, sitting on the ground. What a rush being eye level with these animals. Just doesn't get much better than that right there. I'm going to go pack my stuff up, go get my drag sled, and get her out of here. Well, there we go. I got her hanging in the cooler. Not that I need the cooler because it's cold. I just like putting them in there because dogs can't get into them and they're out of the way and everything. And so I'll leave her hanging there for a few days and get her butchered up. So that's it. My motto here lately is do hard shit. And man, self-filming eye level on the ground, you know, especially late season when deer have been pressured. That's doing hard shit. As always, God bless, stay safe. It's a new day in the outdoors.